So what's up, family? This is Amber here, and I've been privileged enough to find out some great, amazing things with the help of the Retired in 365 family. And I just want to throw this information out there, not only because I know that it's useful and you can use it, but because I've definitely already have seen some amazing things, not only for myself, but from the community. And it's totally worth sharing. This is something that everybody can profit off of, and it's not worth hiding. So without further ado, I'm going to share my screen and just give you guys an idea of what I'm talking about. So there we go. So this is the four-way cash flow quadrant, and this makes up all the people in the world in reference to how we are getting our money divided. 95% of the people, which is majority of the people clearly in the number, are only making 5% of the money in the world. And then you have your 5% of people that are making 95% of all the money in the world. So the first time I seen this actual chart, it blew my mind, because I have the Robert Kiyosaki book, and it wasn't broken down into percentages, but I knew about, the business and investor side versus your retail side, if you want to call it. So that 95%, that 35% is work for self. So although it's a business, you still have to be there as a body in person, whereas that 4% business owner, you don't. It's that simple. And I say that to say money is a language, and it's all based on the activities that you're doing. And then if you can just change your activity, it can make a heck of a difference. So what I want to spend today on is speaking in reference to the 5%. And I'm not going to take too much of your time, but I just want to focus on this 5% here because, again, I don't know anybody personally, well, at the time, that fell on that 5% side. It's all about working hard. It's all about, bringing home the bread to the family. Yeah. But everybody's mind state is kind of like within that 60%. So as you're looking at this chart, identify where you are currently. And then by the end of this presentation, I want you to identify where you want to go, because some people are okay at 60%, and that's totally fine. And some people are okay with that 35%. They got their business, they're there, they're proud. But you have your people who want to do things such as myself, as far as spend time with your family. And this platform will give you that, along with the Retired in 365 community. So all this is being done in a market that's open 24 hours, 5 days a week. And this is by trading $6.6 trillion per day. You've probably heard of the stock market. This is the foreign exchange market. Two completely different types of markets. So I'm just going to elaborate as simple as I can in reference to how the foreign exchange market is broken down. And it's just as simple as up and down. You can only move in two directions, right? Now within those two directions, you have the options to buy and sell based on where the market is at that point in time of the minute. And what the Retired in 365 family is, well, let me back that up. So Retired in 365 family started 3 years ago, where their goal was to help people not only quit their jobs, but just give you an option of how you want to live. And they've been able to do that successfully within 38 days, some people within 60 days. The goal is before a year. And they've proven that plentiful times. Like, speaking for myself, I've only been a part of the community since the pandemic. And with that, I've definitely seen a shift in my income on how the strategies that they've utilized and put together for us has really helped, again, myself and other people. you get to learn what different patterns, and again, their strategies have really put people in positions to win. Um, yeah. So with that said, I learned different technology. I've learned different vocabulary, and one of the words that you'll hear a lot once you join the community is pips. It's all about catching pips. You're not really thinking in the money terms because you get to learn all of that. But once you learn what your pips are, your pip game for the week, you start to kind of reconcile where you want to go and how you want to do things. And the Retired at 365 family has done that for us as far as set up, different ways that we can gain our profits. This is all also done on the platform of the I Am Mastery Academy. And you're learning to simplify. You're mastering the markets and you're learning how to build real wealth. And that term you may hear a lot, but is it used the right way? Wealth is an abundance of valuable possessions or money. So we're talking about the money right now. With the money, we could get our valuable possessions or however you want, but I need you to not think that right now your job is going to be there forever. People are getting laid off left and right in this pandemic, and I'm in New York. I'm making this broadcast like I'm in New York, and it dropping like flies. It's unbelievable. Working in the city, and you can see it for yourself. This is supposed to be the city that never sleeps, and yeah, it's dozing off. But yeah, let's get back into it. So within the I Am Mastery Academy, you have your digital, your foreign exchange market, and then your high frequency. All of this falls into that 1% that I'm going to be talking about first. Your high frequency, I just started getting into that. That's really, really fun, actually. I've been a month and a half into that, and you're literally gaining your money within seconds. Your digital currency, I know y'all had to heard about Bitcoin. Just a little history on Bitcoin. 2011, 2010, Bitcoin was literally 99 cents per Bitcoin. If you would have invested in $1 into that in 2010, today, one Bitcoin is about $12,000. So that's just to go and show you, like, based on the education, not education, based on the information that you hear, when you hear it, time does make a difference. And I know I've said in my previous Facebook post, like, this is still considered early. So I want to get that out there. You can't say you didn't hear it early because it is August 20th. And this is the time to be alive. Like, so without further ado, within our I Am Mastery Academy, we have what we call our Go Live platform. And again, the Retired in 365 family has partnered with a good amount of 6 and 7 figure traders who are on the platform, and they've kind of, like, again, made these strategies for us where we're able to make it so simple for us that kids are doing this. One of my mentors, I have 4, one of my mentors, Charles Dyson, he has 9 kids, and out of his 9 kids, 7 of them trade. So yeah, I don't think any one of his kids, the oldest one I believe is about 23, 24. So that just shows you right there. You can learn this at a younger age. You can learn this at an older age, he's grown. I'm 29, I'm doing it. But within those educators, you are connecting, you can collab with them. Because the platform is live, you're asking questions that can literally be answered back. Within our community, we vibe with each other, so super lit. And yeah, everybody's eating. I think that's one of the main things that I really, really enjoy about it. Now, the strategies that the Retired 365 family has put together is something that can be learned within a week just by spending an hour a day. However, if you take that 7 hours and apply it in one day, you can learn the basics in one day. Like, again, for me, I do have a 2-year-old, so it took me about 4 days. I know I could have definitely learned this sooner, but I'm not gonna lie. After I learned, probably like towards the end of the training, I was super gassed. Like what I thought wasn't what I thought. Being somebody that doesn't have that much technology info at this time, because I'm still learning. Um, I was like, oh God, what I done signed up to. And then I did the training and I'm like, yo, they're wild and they really about to give us all this information. And when I say all this information, I mean simplified information. I was like, all right, I'll rock with this. Like, and I've been here since. So I'm telling you from personal experience, it's not hard for somebody that doesn't really have that much when it comes to the technical things. But you don't even gotta be good with math if that helps. Like, yeah, you have Sunday through Saturday, you know, your 7-day period where you're able to pick the days that, you know, work for you. When you're utilizing the Retired in 365 family, we have some other things implemented in there that just makes it even more simple. So shout outs to Charles Dyson, shout outs to King Eze, shout outs to Javon, shout outs to Donovan, and shout outs to Paris Simmons. Like, man, y'all is so lit. Like, it's up and it's stuck. I don't think I even said that on this. It is up and it's stuck. It's about to get so freaking lit up in here. So you got Hello Center, which is also, it falls on the academy, and you're choosing from the several products and academies to help you trade in. So within the Forex, the high frequency, and the digital, it's broken down into different academies. And when I say different academies, it's like different strategies that you are using. And again, I got to keep referencing these guys because what they've done again is made it super simple for you to choose, and by all means navigate, go through the system, but at least get the basics of what you need to get so that you can start getting an income at a faster rate, which is what the family has done for us. This is the harmonic scanner. Now, sometimes looking at this, it can seem a little intimidating just because you don't know what you're looking at for the first time. But like once it's broken down, it's like, all right, and they're literally spinning out trades for you to really just take a look at, and based on the strategies from the Retired in 365 family, you can decide whether this is a good trade or not. This is Gold Cup. Gold Cup also falls within the Forex, the Forex Academy and Expert Ideas. I see here you have through June, July, and August of last year, there was an 85% accuracy. So regardless of you really knowing what you're doing, if you know how to copy and paste, there was a great chance where you were still gaining profits. And then December of last year and January of this year, there was a 79% accuracy. So yeah, it's literally a lot of copy and pasting that you're doing. Not hard, using your phone, or your laptop or your tablet, like your technology. And yeah, if you know how to do that, then I mean, I guess we could tell you how to do that too if you don't really know how to copy and paste. But super, super simple. Liberty, Liberty is part of the high frequency. So this is where you're learning to literally make money within 60 seconds. 60 seconds, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Like, this is fun for me because I've been a part of I've been a part of the whole thing since the beginning of the pandemic, but I just recently got into the high frequency about a month and a half now, and it's been awesome. I think it's like my new best friend when it comes to making money at a faster rate. But yeah, these are 3 highly accurate systems, and they're all pinpoint target entries to create the profits in minutes, based on how you want to do it, how much of a profit. But we always say, like, don't over leverage, don't kill your account. You're gonna get excited. You will get excited, but it's not worth you going broke within a second. You can make money just as quick as you can lose money, which is again why the Retired in 365 family has presented us with a way that we can win all the way around. Now, all of these academies, like the ones at the top that you see with the abbreviations, 3 of those are actual apps on your phone that you can download. I have the Swipe Trades and I have the Swipe Coin. Swipe Coin, let's see, my phone. Oh yeah, I have the Swipe Trade, right? Yeah, I have Swipe Trade and Swipe Coin. and literally they give you alerts. I don't know if I could show that to you. Yeah, they literally give you alerts and they show you like what you're doing as far as you could just look at the chart based on retired 365 family strategies and determine whether or not if that's something that you want to take. But yeah, it's all implemented. You know, you'll learn some things for yourself throughout what's there. So it's not really nothing to hold you to, but again, just to get you gaining your profits at a faster rate with what they have to offer. So if you stayed this long, awesome. That was literally just your 1%. We haven't even started talking about the business side. And that's what 3 different incomes right there. So I guess the biggest question is, how can you start? Now, before I even move on to anything, because you have some people already jumping the gun, oh, this is gonna cost me. No, it's gonna help you learn to invest, because now we're getting into the 4%. You know, if you're willing to invest in yourself, then who knows where that'll take you. So without further ado, I skipped over the high frequency and I skipped over the Forex because we are focusing on the elite pack. Now, the retired and 365 family, we work with people on the elite pack. Why? Because if you look at the bottom, it includes all 3 academies. And if you were to go and purchase the other ones individually, you will miss out on profits. And we need you guys to get the maximum of what we have to offer. Like, so we take this serious because, again, this pandemic is really hurting a lot of people, and we are in position to put you where you need to be. And where you need to be is the elite pack. So it's $324.95. Don't even worry about the monthly fee. That's how real it is. Like when I say we are gaining at everybody's winning, like everybody's winning, like 18-year-olds are winning, like, because you got to be 18 to at least get in there. I mean, some people probably a little younger than that with their parents, you know, information to pop in there. But we are really helping people succeed. Like I said, I'm privileged enough to be a part of the family to help you as well. Hopefully, if you didn't understand anything, definitely inbox me, comment below. I'm here. We like to speak to you on the phone, so it's not always through texting. I need y'all to hear the excitement in our voice. I need you to understand that, you know, communication is important in this, because this is real life. This is your life. Like, so we want you to definitely excel in that and not feel like you would have to be trapped with working a job, you know? Like I said, there's nothing wrong with it. However, if you're looking for more freedom and you can press a couple buttons on your technology, like, who knows where that can take you. So yeah, Elite Pack $324.95. But wait, if you're not ready to get on that 4% side and you just want to, you know, manifest in what you just heard as far as the 1%, you have the 2 and free. You tell 2 people about it. Like how I'm venturing off and telling all of y'all about it. And your following month is free. And you can use that next month to kind of like get your thoughts together over the amazing information that you heard. Like, is this real? Yes, it's real. Pinch yourself a couple times. Like, so use the next month or 2 to decide. And now we're about to shift over to that 4%. So after you've decided, okay, this is real, okay, I have profited, okay, it's time to just tell more than 2 people, you're going to be considered IBO, which stands for your independent business owner, better yet known as your 4%. And with that, let's move into our compensation. So that was 3 different incomes from the 1% as far as the different academies: high frequency, your digital currency, and your foreign exchange market. Once you shift over to the 4%, just telling people about it. So even your 2 consumers or your 3rd consumer, $50 for each person. So that's what, 4 different incomes as of now, right? You have four different incomes, and now that puts you at our residual income. So, Not only are you now considered a 5%, but you're also gaining money without doing anything. You know, that separates that 4% from that 35% of that 95%, if that makes sense. And if you're just tuning in, definitely scroll back to the very first slide and you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, like now you're literally collecting money for the family, and I think that that's where I was a bit mind blown, because I'm already like in the business mind state, so it was pretty easy for me to kind of make that switch. Like, why would I just want to be on a 1% when I could be sleeping and the bread is still coming in? You know, just think about your family, just think about the community, just think about all the things you could do for people, you know? With that being said, as I spoke, 3 people get you 150. 12 people to 13 people can range you from $6 to $1,000 a month. And some people don't see that in a paycheck, you know? People just don't see that in a paycheck nowadays. Like, we trying, but how much hours do you have to work to get $1,000 paycheck? And then you're more than likely getting bi-weekly. So yeah, that's a lot of work. So your $1,000 paycheck with the I Am Mastery Academy, you're still getting $250 a week. We get paid every week. We get paid every week, y'all. We get paid every week. All right. So we getting paid every week, and this is where my mind was blown. So as the Retired 365 community continues, one of the goals this year is to help 50 people make a residual income on the 4% side and make a $10,000 income on the investment side. So that, you can do the math, $20,000 a month minimum. That's minimum, guys. How are we doing that? Again, with the platform and strategies that they've implemented themselves. So there's a little extra sauce on top of everything that I've showed you that makes it super, super, super simple, that they've spent 3 years on creating. They've made multiple mistakes for us. They've went through blowing all of their accounts. They've literally dissected the platform in a way that, again, if you just follow directions, there should be no reason why you're not winning. So we were creating Chairman 10s, and Chairman 10 is literally $10,000 a month. Like, that's where it starts. But with that $10,000 a month, you're getting $2,500 a week. Chairman 25, $6,250 per week, guys. Chairman 25, I'm gonna say that again, $6,250 per week. If that's not legendary, I don't know. That's not $25,000 a year. That's $25,000 a month. Chairman 50 is $12,500 a week. I'm leaving the space for you to reflect on that. Chairman 100 is $25,000 a week. Chairman 250, $62,000, 500 a week. People are making $60,000 a year, and this is what we need you to understand. Like, it's okay. We're not faulting anybody, again, for falling in that 95% range. However, this is an opportunity for you to gain, to transfer to either the 4, or both. Like, you have options. Like, don't feel like you don't know what to do, because we have the answer. And this is why I was saying, like, you probably don't even know you need this. You need this. And if you don't know if you need this, you know somebody else that needs this, you know. This actual slide is a little outdated because they've added 2 more chairmans. There's a chairman 750 now, where you're getting $750,000 a month, and there's a chairman 1 million, where you're literally making $1 million a month. Enough said, right? I think it's enough said. Like, even if your goal isn't to get to the top, you have an option. Like, so with that being said, I don't want to dwell on it. What we become, like, and this is where I now want you to identify where you want to go. Again, in the beginning, you know, that first slide, you identify where you were currently. Now you've gotten this information. Identify where you want to go, because it is time sensitive. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like, it's time sensitive in reference to where the world is. But all in all, guys, whether you like it or not, whether you know it or not only are we moving to a cashless society, but we're flourishing with or without you. And that's what I think um, like throws it off the, it's suicide. Like, this is like, all right, let me not say it's suicide. I'm gonna just say, like, it's worth it. Like, it's worth it. And we want to see you win. We want to help you. We want to get you where you need to be. So again, if you've tuned in for this long, you know where you want to be. It's just a slight decision. Like I said, you can inbox me, you can comment, whatever fits your boat, and let's get you taken care of ASAP, because it's time sensitive and it's time to make your decision on what to do. This has been phenomenal for me, just being able to give this information. Like, I don't know, I'm a little speechless sometimes about it every time I go through it, because I'm like, yo, like, you have this platform, but once you see the juice that the Retired 365 family has to put together for us, like, it make you want to cry. It made me want to, man, listen. So thank you again, family. And yeah, like I said, you'll hear from me definitely. I'm busy. I'm in my books. I got my schedule this week, like, and I'm just ready to just continue to do what I got to do for y'all, do what I got to do for myself, take this to a whole nother level. Just keep that question in your head, like, what will you become? Because again, nothing wrong with that 95%, but you have an option to know what's going on, and you got a option to get above, keep your head above water. Like, so yeah, I'm not gonna say nothing else. I'm gonna just peace out with y'all, bless up, stay alive, and keep your options open. Take care, family.